and I felt very trapped by the city, and everything required, getting up and everything was a tube ride away, which was just so difficult.
Yeah, and Sloane Square is very central. It's very noisy and buzzy around there as well.
Yeah, but anywhere is, you know. I mean, true. I couldn't cope very well with the stairs at the front of the building.
Huh.
And I started to use a wheelchair a little bit, and it was just...
I mean, how did that feel to kind of get to the point that you were having to get around that way?
It was terrifying, actually, and I think about it now, and I just feel really choked at how frightened I was, and how how much effort was required to have a shower or put a little bit of makeup on.
Yeah, all those simple kind of things.
Just simple things, and heating up food was just almost more than I can manage. And I just remember so many periods of just sitting on the kitchen floor. I just couldn't be bothered. So I hadn't actually got to the kitchen, couldn't be bothered to do anything about it. And then just sort of lying there for literally 2 hours or 3 hours. And I remember one stage I was actually in the bed and thinking about this earlier, and I wasn't completely covered up with a blanket, and my hand was on the pillow. My hand was really, really cold. I kept thinking, in a minute I'll put my hand underneath the cover. In a minute I'll put my hand underneath the cover. And the effort of doing that, it never happened. It got colder and colder. And looking back is really frightening. And also, there was lots of periods where I would just weep over those 2 years. Frustration and just weakness, just incredible debilitation. But I did a lot of grieving for the really exciting life I felt I ought to have been leading.
And maybe just talk us through, kind of a few minutes left, talk us through briefly kind of goals and plans for the future, because obviously there's a lot that's happening now.
Oh, big plans. Well, I spent 5 weeks in the summer in Austria, in an ashram in the Austrian Alps, on an intensive yoga teacher training course.
It's one of those crazy things that you get out of bed at 5:30 in the morning.
Yes,
isn't
they
it?
do.
That's not human if you ask me.
Right. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I've never had energy like it in my life. And we're back-to-back activities, just so much exercise. And when the course finished, I stayed for a few days at the end, and I found myself waking up at 4 a.m, wide awake, body just so diffused with that oxygen. Couldn't wait to get out of bed, and sort of went for a 2-mile hike before my yoga lesson at the other side of the mountain, watched the sun come up, came down, did my yoga class, and I'd never felt energy like it. And it's still with me, which is fabulous. So what my plans are now is to work supply as a teaching assistant, and teach yoga around that, and build my yoga business around that, and keep writing when I can. Those are my plans.
And as you kind of look back on your journey, what for you feel like the really key lessons? Because I remember you kind of saying to me earlier today that it on one hand it felt like the external events of your life hadn't really changed, but you also realised that the person that had embarked upon this journey was a completely different person now. That on the inside there'd been such radical transformation. The best things about having been ill, the very best thing is gratitude for life now, and very easy joy. It's so easy to be pleased. It's so easy because I can ride my bike. I can do things that I couldn't do. So I appreciate that so much more. I think that I'm really well equipped now to deal with whatever life throws at me. Almost nothing sort of knocks me. Knocks them, of course, I still get grumpy. I made really heavy weather over the insurance form I had to fill in the other day. But, it doesn't bother my internal peace.